Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome to 30 Albums for 30 Years, 1964 through 1994. I am your host, Jay Sweet. In today's episode, I will evaluate the album The Byrds' Fifth Dimension, released on Columbia Records. It was released on July 18th, 1966, and recorded between January 24th and May 25th of 1966. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I've already talked at great length about the Byrds in last season, the music of 1965, when I evaluated their first two albums, Mr. Tambourine Man and Turn, Turn, Turn. So I'm not going to get that deep into the history of the band, but let's talk about the album. So Fifth Dimension is the Byrds' third release, marking a significant transitional period for the band. With Gene Clark's departure, Jim McGuinn, later known as Roger McGuinn, and David Crosby took on more songwriting responsibilities, departing from their earlier folk rock or Dylan-centric sound. The album's experimental nature, featuring tracks like 8 Miles High and 5D Fifth Dimension, reflected the band's exploration of new musical territories. Despite mixed critical reception at the time, Fifth Dimension has since gained recognition for its influence on the psychedelic rock genre. Commercially, while not as successful as their earlier two albums, Fifth Dimension still managed to chart decently, peaking at number 24 on the Billboard Top LPs chart and reaching number 27 on the UK Albums chart. The singles 8 Miles High and Mr. Spaceman also achieved moderate success on the charts at the time. Overall, Fifth Dimension is a testament to the Byrds' willingness to evolve and experiment with their sounds. So in regards to the recording session for this record, some unique things happened. So the group went ahead and recorded two songs, 8 Miles High and the song Why. And it was a turning point for their Byrds because it showcased their transition into psychedelic and raga rock styles. Raga rock includes music from India. However, their plans hit a roadblock when Columbia Records refused to release the songs due to their recording at a non-Columbia studio. This led to a re-recording of both tracks at Columbia Studios in Hollywood. And then there was a producer change. The change from Terry Melcher to Alan Stanton added another layer of complexity. The release of 8 Miles High as a single in March of 1966 coincided with Gene Clark's departure from the band. While initially attributed to his fear of flying, which is weird because he's in a band called the Byrds, it later emerged that internal tensions and financial disparities also played a role in Gene Clark's exit. Following the release of Fifth Dimension, the Byrds continued to evolve musically, exploring psychedelia in the album Younger Than Yesterday, 1967, and transitioning to country rock with the notorious Byrd Brothers and Sweetheart of the Rodeo, both released in 1968. Internal tensions and lineup changes eventually led to their breakup in 1973. Despite this, their influence on rock music persisted, shaping future generations. Following the split, members pursued solo projects and collaborations. McGuinn, Clark, Crosby, Hillman, and others left enduring legacies in music, solidifying the Byrds' status as pioneers of folk rock, psychedelic rock, and country rock. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's program. Please subscribe, continue to listen, and if you have the time, check out my other podcast, The Jazz Real Book.